Hey everybody, so I got this set of Mavic Cosmic Elites in a trade, I don't know, a few years ago, and I've just been letting them sit because I was saving them for my buddy. So he tried them out, he didn't like them, and what I did is I just kind of put them up on Kijiji there, and I actually got a hit. Somebody wanted them. Now, he asked a lot of questions, which I encourage you to do, you know, like if you're buying used stuff. And here's why. He asked how they were inside, if there was a problem on the inside of the free hub. There wasn't a problem when I first got them that I knew about, but there was a bit of a problem when my buddy was riding them. There was this weird sound. You know, I didn't know what it was. It sounded kind of weird, and like he doesn't want them, so I just put them up for sale. And you know, what I do is I just let people, you know, offer whatever they want. Just make up your own price. It's the best way to sell stuff. What I did is I opened them up and I took a look inside, and you can just imagine what I saw. What I saw. So what I did is instead of doing it the traditional way, I decided to see if I could take it off the other way. So by the other way, I mean loosen off the non-drive side lock ring and, you know, remove the cone and the spacer, and then just slide out the axle. A lot of times these wheels, they just get seized up, especially after they've been sitting. So, you know, it's just kind of good practice to loosen up all the nuts and everything. So there you go. You got the lock ring, you got the spacer. Now, the cone was a little bit stuck here, but I was able to get it off. And so you just spin it off from the drive side, and it takes a little bit of work, but you know, like now you know you don't have seized nuts and cones and all that stuff. And this is especially important so you can actually tell your buyer what you've done. And I always go that one step further, and I take the video, and you know, like I actually made a whole YouTube channel just for this, so that everyone can see what it is that I actually have. Now, the problem here, which I didn't have when I first opened these up, like many years ago, like 4 years ago, was that the axle was stuck in there, and this should not be. This is the thing that should not be. So, you know, I tried just a little bit of a whack there with the glove, and like it's spinning fine in the bearings. It's just, why is it stuck in the bearings, right? So here we go. What am I to do, right? So I took my rubber mallet, I just gave it a couple whacks, and it popped right out. And you know, that's to be expected. I also expected that the pawls and the springs would just pop out, but they didn't. And that's kind of odd there. I don't know what's going on. Now, there's also something odd here. You see there's like this yellow thing. Okay, so that yellow thing is the bushing that fits inside of the free hub. But it doesn't normally look like that. So it looks broken, right? And now we heard that sound and that weirdness with the hub at the beginning of the video there. Here, you can see here that basically what happened is the bushing just kind of split, and now I'm just pulling it apart. It's like it disintegrated over time. I didn't lube it. I didn't do any of the stuff that you're supposed to do because I wasn't really using them, and I didn't expect that what lube that was in there would just evaporate. And I especially didn't think that this, you know, hardened nylon plastic bushing here would just disintegrate, you know, like just sitting in my air-conditioned, basically temperature-controlled environment. So what I did is, you know, I gave it a thumbs down, and then I messaged the guy and I told him that it was really smart of him to do this, to ask me to open it up and take a look, because there was actually a problem there. Now, I knew there was some kind of problem, but I thought it was just the Mavic squeal of death. But this is like the Mavic squeal of death on steroids. Okay, so that's about as far as I got with this. You know, I let the guy know I was honest, and he still ended up buying them. He did the research on what he had to do, and quite honestly, he found a set of these in the garbage. And you know, I just let the guy set his own price because, like, I commend that that's a buyer after my own heart, and you know, it would be wrong of me to try to get as much money as I can out of it. The guy did the effort, he found the junk, he's reusing the junk, and now he's reusing my junk and giving me some cash for it. So, you know, power to him, and I'm always here to help him out if he needs it. This has been the Mavic Squeal of Death on steroid. And, you know, if this happens to you, you kind of know what to do. Okay, thanks for watching again, and I'll catch you on the next one.